Life is about rhythm. We vibrate. Our hearts are pumping blood. We are a rhythm machine. That's what we are. Hi, this is Christy Corradi with Mastering the Art of Life. And today on Christy's Clarity, we're talking about you've got rhythm. And what kind of rhythm are you dancing to? So, this was a quote by Mickey Hart, the drummer of the Grateful Dead. And think about it, the rhythm of the beat of the drummer, right? The drummer always has the beat. So, what are we talking about? Yes, our heart beats without us working it. But what kind of joy, what kind of feeling tone are you bringing into your everyday vibration? So today we are on chapter 9, if you're following along, no, chapter 10, if you're following along in the book, Beyond the Box, Creative Thinking Expanded. And actually, as we move into chapter 10, so I don't know if you remember or if you've been watching from the beginning, but the first 4 chapters are on creating the vision, right? The designing the life that you would love to live. The next 4 chapters are what's in the way and how do you get through them? And now the last 4 chapters are how do you create that in your life, right? Good stuff. So today we're talking about rhythm and what kind of rhythm do you have going on? Now, I teach from the spiritual laws. Now, there is only one law. That is whatever you call it, the higher power or love or whatever you choose to name it. There is only one power. And when we look at the laws of that one power, we're looking at different ways to access living from principle, living from divine truth, right? And so today we're studying the law of success, which I'll talk more about in coming weeks here. But all of us want success in life. And one of the places to look at it is what is the rhythm? What is the rhythm that I am dancing to? So I'm going to give you a technique here of to learn and understand how to create the habit of choosing your thoughts instead of them choosing you. Like think by choice, not by default, right? So here's a great way to understand it. So, and I just use this as an analogy, and you can take it into your life. I do visuals, right? Because then people can understand them, right? So, or keep them throughout the week or the month or your life, right? Okay, so here it is. Our thoughts, they come into our brain, into our mind, our thoughts, but they go through the filter of our emotions. This is where we're asking, what kind of rhythm are you creating? And this moves us into action from wherever that is. I'm going to give you an example of this. And this action causes us to create the results. So I had a client, so I do intuitive wisdom drawings, and I had a client the other day who looked at the drawing I did for her and she says, "Oh, wow, look, I am contracted in that area." Now, how do we get that awareness? Well, the intuitive wisdom drawings really, really help you do that. But also, you can do it with your thinking. Okay, so what is my thought? Okay, so okay, so I have a cold, right? My thought into my emotions, and I'm like, yay, body, you're helping me develop my immune system, right? Instead of everybody else that's saying, yeah, there's a bad one going around. No, it's like my emotion is, thank you, divine, for providing me with everything that I needed when I'm listening. Okay. And that moves me into action. And yes, that means I take wellness formulas and some other good herbal support and my cup of hot lemonade here that says the best mom ever. It's what the kids gave me for my birthday. Let me take a sip. Mm, so good, right? This is the good life. And that moves me into action, right? The action isn't Oh, I'm going to stay in bed all day. I would have if I needed to, but I'll tell you, my body woke up at 7 a.m. this morning and said, Yippee, we're going into life today. So, what are your thoughts? What is the vibration you're dancing to? You know, this is really tricky business to do this work. I mean, when somebody disses you, what's your response? Is it like, oh, I'll get them back? Or they're not my friend anymore? Or, wow, what do I have to learn from this? Oh, what kind of person am I? Not that they're right, but somehow there's some projection there, right? So what vibration are you living from? Next week I'll talk about a really great tool called the thermostat, my frequency thermostat, and I'll show you how to work that and maybe even more. So look forward to seeing you. Live your best life. Create your life as a masterpiece. This is Christy Corradi with Christy's Clarity. Thanks for joining me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments if today's Christy's Clarity resonated with you. If you like this video, I've chosen another of my videos that I think you'll like next.